It's the Ultimate Summer Giveaway presented by Berrien County Veteran Services, and today is another registration day. Get to this station's website or the app to get registered for our Ultimate Summer Prize Package, including that Premium Series 6-person hot tub from Pristine Pool and Spa, a 13 by 13 gazebo patio tent, 7-piece wicker patio set, and a complete outdoor entertainment system. All made possible by 8th Landscape Supply, Enders Auto Repair, Great Lakes Pondscapes, Lake Michigan College, Liberty Christian Classical School, the Center for Growth and Independence, Pristine Pool and Spa, and Lakefront Roofing and Exteriors, with Jason Avery and Ryan Fullman from Lakefront. Guys, here we are again.
Hey, good morning,
Yes,
Paul.
sir. How's it going, Paul?
Going well. Why do people call about a new roof?
There's usually several different things that will cause somebody to call. One, they'll start to see a stain in their ceiling, so they recognize that there's a good chance they have a roof leak. They might start seeing a lot of granules at the bottom of the downspouts in their gutters. The roof starts to look patchy from the granule loss. Some people will call for a new roof because there's a lot of staining on the roof from the algae that's continuing to grow when the algae resistance materials have left the existing shingles.
There's a tree on the roof.
That'll do
Insurance related items.
That'll
Not
do it
to
every
say
time.
that that's fun. That's not
That
funny,
would do
but
it.
That'll do it every time.
It's not, but
as long as everybody's safe, it's
there's been a lot of that this year.
yes,
It's been a mean
unfortunately.
spring.
Yes, sir.
So I'm sure there's been a lot of damage to roofs.
That's kind of why I mentioned it. We've had a rough storm season. So
Yeah. So call Lakefront. And maybe they just need a repair. Maybe they don't need a full roof. You do
there's-
that work too.
Oh, absolutely. We have a couple of repair teams out there. Jimmy and Austin both have a team that they run, and we'll go out and do repairs quite often on roofs that we've gone out to look at. People think that they need a full roof replacement. We get out there and find that we can repair it and keep it going for a couple more years.
thorough guys, great problem solvers, nice people. The customers just love our repair teams.
What do customers who call Lakefront, what do they expect?
I think they expect the best. I think they expect to receive great service. They're expecting to see great people on their job sites, clean job sites. What else?
Professionalism.
Yeah.
So I think part of the thing that really sets us apart is that Ryan and I have designed a business that is in construction. We're in roofing. We're not necessarily your old school roofers who just happen to be in business. So we have an expectation that the professionalism is going to carry from the first phone call all the way to the very last part where we get to come pick the check up.
Yeah, we've been told we have great communication. There is efficiency that is noticed pretty easily when we show up on the job sites, even from the sale to the end of the process to picking up the final payment. Everything's pretty streamlined.
Cleanliness.
Yeah.
We like to think that when we're done with a job, the ground is cleaner than when we got there.
And you know what? We're not in a perfect world. We have a lot going on, a lot of different layers to running a business. But I will tell you, if there's an issue or problem, we like to handle those quick through the repair teams are kind of what that is for, so we can respond to fires to extinguish those rather swiftly. If we have problems, we're going to be accountable to them quick is our goal. So
How long you guys been in business? A long time.
17 years this year.
That's generations, though.
yeah, it's from my family's aspect. My grandpa did it. I don't know about my great grandfather. I haven't really researched that too much. Maybe I should. My dad has been in the industry since I think he was pretty much a kid. I say kid as like a 1920. That's what a kid is to me now.
Right?
19, 20-year-old. I used to not say that, and it seems so fast that this has all happened.
Yeah.
Obviously myself, I've been doing it since after high school. Just kind of in the blood. I guess we just all caught the bug, and now my son Evan is starting to. Is kind of in our internship program, learning the business and moving around with the operation pretty well. So he's got a great attitude about it. He's pretty passionate about it while he's getting going here. So, and Jason and his son, and we got Ace, the Go Nano, baby. Don't forget about, and that's actually Jason's grandson. You'll see him. I think we got a couple billboards. He's on our Go Nano van. He's
You'll hear him on the
he's
air.
our Go Nano representative, man. Look out.
All right. Well, we'll talk about Go Nano.
Oh,
in just
sorry,
a
I get
second.
excited.
No, that's all right. That's okay. I know you do, and it's fun. It's silly maybe to ask the question, but how many roofs do you think you guys have done through the years?
Oh my gosh. Almost 2,000, I would say. Probably 2,000, maybe more.
Yeah, I would
In
lean more
17
towards
years.
like the 3s and the
Yeah.
4s even. Yeah, it's been a long go. So
Oh,
that's hard math to do.
So
Oh,
you
wow.
can drive down the road and go, we did that one and that one
Yeah.
and that
Actually,
one.
our
Yeah, it
wives
gets a
get
little
tired
annoying.
of that.
Yeah,
I was
we
just
do
talking
that.
to Ryan's wife Jessica about that a couple weeks ago, and
Yeah.
she said, "Yeah, sometimes we'll be driving and I'll look over and Ryan's just like staring at the house and go, yeah, we finished that one last year."
And I also should say my wife is highly involved. I mean, she's day to day with us, handling administration stuff, receivables, payables. I mean, just about everything. We're all just kind of it's a team atmosphere, and she's starting to do it too. So she can't even really make fun of me anymore.
Oh my gosh.
And she's spotting, like, we drive around and it's just kind of in our nature now there's a roof that needs to be done.
Yeah.
We drive by and there's some siding that could need some up. And my wife is, before I'm saying it, she's starting to say it now. So yeah, it's pretty fun.
My kids pick on me about it. My oldest daughter and I just went on a trip overseas, and we were in Nuremberg, Germany.
Doing it in Europe.
and we're up at Charlemagne's palace in Nuremberg, Germany. And you can actually stand on a level where you're right, even with the roof. And she produced a video of me actually talking through the roof so I could send it to Ryan and we can like claim it on our taxes.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah, the trap.
So these are things that my kids actually are like involved in messing with it now too,
Very good. You mentioned other things you do. It's not just roofs.
Oh yeah, we get so we just picked up Jason Brush, who is very well known in the South Haven area because he grew up in the new construction industry. His dad's a builder, and so Jason, since he's been about 13, cut the National Labor Board out of this so that they don't get on John. Has been involved in new construction, and we just picked up Jason and his team, Tommy and Marty, and we've been getting involved in doing a lot of big restorations and bidding some new construction projects. But the exterior side of it, we've been doing for 17 years also with siding, whether it be vinyl or the upgrade to Louisiana Pacific Smart Side, window installations, door installations, kitchen and bath remods. Josh loves doing kitchen and bath remodels. Josh's son, Blake, is now working for us, and Josh is teaching him the masonry side of it for what we call lick and stick stone. So we're really
another one of those father-son
Yeah.
things. Yeah, a lot of those. We
Yeah.
got 4 of those actually going right. Father-son duo.
Terry and Keith.
Terry and Keith, you and Jake, me
Yeah.
and my son.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
hang on that a second. You
Yeah.
guys are locally owned for generations. You've been here. And when somebody hires Lakefront Roofing and Exteriors, that money stays here
Yes.
That's
and goes
important.
to families just like you and your staff. It doesn't go somewhere else.
All our guys are local too. So basically, when you spend that dollar with us, there's a good chance that most of that dollar, if you're in a business yourself or whatever you're into, those dollars are going to circulate within the community. Whereas, great question, Paul, there's a lot of private equity getting involved in the roofing industry right now. So who knows where that money is coming from? Some of the larger conglomerates in our region, the Southwest Michigan area here, are owned and operated by who knows who the money is behind these things. You might be sending your money to New York or whatever and never see that dollar again. So it's just another thing to think about.
We're not a franchised company.
You're talking to the people that
we're
are
it.
Yeah.
We're an
Yeah.
independent, locally owned business that buys locally. We buy product over here at Wolverine Hardware. We buy product in St. Joe at Schultz Roofing Supply.
Mhm.
We pick up product from an Eichenhout, the independents and stuff, and we try to operate there before we ever go into any of the big conglomerate stores.
We're going into your mom and pop stores downtown,
Mhm.
all that stuff. There's some of these folks that come in from out of town. You're not going to see that type of consumer back in the community.
You know, you live here, your families live here.
Yeah, I think we've drove it
You've got
home.
grandchildren here.
Yeah.
You know,
so my grandson is 8th generation on the farm that my son owns. So we've been here for a minute.
no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about your grandson a little bit. The Go Nano baby.
You want me smiling through this whole thing?
Yeah,
huh?
absolutely. I've got 11 of them. I know just how you feel. So what is Go Nano?
Go
ahead.
I'll do my part and you do your
All
part
right.
because you got
All
a lot
right.
more knowledge on this already.
Okay.
But I do know Go Nano is a product that's been produced to be applied to a roof. It's not a coating like the soybean-based products. This is an application that actually bonds with the granules on the roof and kind of changes the roof material as it becomes one with that product on the shingles. It'll turn a regular shingle into a Class 4 impact rated shingle. It adds life to the shingle out to 15 years on a brand new roof.
Yeah. It prevents the UV from breaking down the shingles as much. Those nanoparticles get within the porous parts of all the materials. As Jason stated, it's not like a sunscreen on the outside of the actual material. It's going to prevent it for the long haul because it creates a hydrophobic type of experience, kind of like if you're familiar with Rain X on your windows, your windshields. Mm-hmm. It's that same type of thing. And if you get our representatives out to your house, we can show you exactly how that works on a roof, with the treatment and then without. It's just so tangible that it's going to make a huge difference for longevity on roofing, in the roofing industry, just in general, which will, my favorite part of it, I'm really into conservation, and we wanted to get into recycling shingles and those types of things. And we really couldn't get that moving as much. If anybody's out there listening that knows how to get involved with that type of thing, I would love to talk to you.
Amen.
But since we couldn't get involved in that as much as I would like to, we partnered with these Go Nano folks, which are all really great people. They've got a really solid product that I think is going to really start to take over the roofing industry as people start to learn and gain knowledge about it. There's another company that has that national brand awareness that this is very apples to apples with their product, but we'd like to think that ours is more science-based. The Go Nano product is more science-based, whereas that is more of a vegetable, kind of like just a vegetable oil product that just adds moisture. It does add some pliability to the shingle, which does add life. I'm not trying to disparage their product, but ours I feel like is going to make those roofs last. It doesn't need a reapplication like some of the other ones do.
But if you do reapply it at 15 years, what happens?
It's only going to extend that life of that shingle even further.
How's it applied, guys? How do they put it on?
Well, on older roofs, that's a great question, Paul. On older roofs where you've got the staining, there's like that black staining and the moss and stuff that builds up, especially when you're in an area with a lot of foliage and a lot of trees. Mm-hmm. We'd like to take and wash the roof. We're going to get the best aesthetic value if we can wash the roof with a soft wash application, taking all that moss, taking all that algae staining off of it, so we can create the newest possible look to your older roof. We come back at a later time and then apply the Go Nano treatment after that, basically making the roof look wonderful and treating it for up to, like Jason said, that 5 to 15 year extension on your existing roofs, keeping those shingles that would have gone into the landfill that 5th year, 4th year out of that landfill for another few years. If we can get every roof to be extended a little bit longer, think about how many thousands of tons, if we could all get together on this region to region, state to state. It's huge for our next generations. I don't know if you've ever been to a landfill. It's an awful place, man. Yeah. There's so much going on there that as soon as I walked into one, it's just sad to see what we consume on a regular basis and what we throw away. I mean, it just kind of,
and understand that with this Go Nano, this is coming from guys who we made our living and built this business off a re-roof.
Yep.
And we want to push a product that will actually slow the amount of re-roof we will do.
It's counterintuitive
to save the future of our planet.
Right.
or to help in that regard.
Yep.
Very good.
No, it's just the right thing to do. Kind of stares you in the face, and you got to do it. So
And people can learn more about this at lakefrontroof.com.
Absolutely.
that's correct.
Or call the office.
Or call the office, and either Blaine or Mitch, Ryan or I will come out and we'll have a sit down and talk through it with you.
Yeah, I should say that every old roof does not qualify, as Jason stated at the beginning. If it's an older roof and you're seeing stains and you're seeing issues,
Hurling.
There's situations where you just need to replace, and our guys can tell you that when we get out physically on your property. But I think this is going to be huge. It's kind of cutting edge, and it's coming. I think this longevity thing is going to be the next thing for our industry, and we want to be one of the first ones, out on the front lines with it. So
people listening in a large geography, where do you travel to do this kind of work?
We will easily go to the state line to the south.
I will say we're working in Granger in a couple weeks. So
Yep.
I mean, right next to that state line as well. I mean, if it's something,
Yep. Grand Rapids to the north, Kalamazoo, maybe a little further to the west or the east, and we'll go all the way to Lake Michigan going west.
Yeah.
We're on a nice central location. We've got, South Haven is right in between a lot of bigger areas with, a 40-minute drive. So we can really tag a lot of area with our central location. So
Absolutely.
If I need a new roof but don't have the cash, do I have options?
Oh, do you have options?
I figured you'd answer that way.
Yeah. So one of the things I'm not nearly as knowledgeable about this as Ryan and Jessica. Jessica's really good with the financing questions and answers, but right on our website, there's a link that you can click a button and it will walk you through the financing portion.
It's easy.
It's I guess it's only just a few minutes and you'll have an answer.
You go to our website, you click on that financing tab, you fill out a little bit of information, man, and it'll kick back an answer pretty quick.
And it's a soft pull.
Yes,
so
sir.
it doesn't affect your credit score if you decide not to go that route.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
And I should say, reference back to one of your previous questions. What was it like? We're nice to people when they call us. We're not, Jessica, when you call our office, you're going to notice a difference between the way we talk to just our customers on a daily basis. Even our people are really amazing at not only communicating, but communicating with like a kindness, man. Like we want to be here. Our people I would like to think they're happy with what they're doing every day. And I think it shows. I think it shows in every interaction and every transaction that we do. So
before we wrap up, I've been told that you've been into dumpster diving lately.
Best sandwiches in the world.
Dumpsters. Tell me about Lakefront dumpsters. You guys renting dumpsters now?
It aligns so perfectly with what we do on a daily basis that we started to just rent our dumpsters out, and we're hoping that that part of our business can take off. It's helpful in our off season, to kind of keep people on the payroll and keep things moving as far as cash flow goes and those types of things. But yeah, it just perfectly aligns with what we do.
Yeah, we picked up a nice roll-off trailer. It's got a 15-yard box that comes with it, actually 3 boxes. And Keith or Terry can come out and drop it off and take off and go get another one, do the same thing elsewhere. And
yeah, that'll be marketed under Lakefront Dumpster Rentals. You'll start to see some of that stuff on social media, and that's us. That's what you'll start to see.
Because we like big
dumpster, we cannot lie.
All right, one more question.
Sorry, that was weird.
What makes you proud of your team at Lakefront Roofing and Exteriors?
Our people are humans that are easy to talk to. They're very knowledgeable about what they are involved in. And if they don't have knowledge, they will research it, or they will call and we will get them the training they need to better work with the products they're using. But I think the big thing is how well they communicate with the homeowners on our behalf and create this big family environment that we now have.
Brian?
I think we kind of referenced it before, I like to just stress this. Jason and I think I speak for Jason. there's no way we could do this by ourselves. And it almost makes me kind of emotional to think of, we've got people that have been with us since we started this thing. We got, like I think we already had said, we've got 4 father-son relationships that we're working with day to day. There's just a lot, there's a lot going on, and I carry it around. I don't know if you can tell, but I carry it around heavy on my shoulders to keep these people fed, to keep their families going. It means a lot to me because of what they have done for us and with us for a long time, man. Our people are like the coolest people that I couldn't imagine having better people.
Yeah, they're not a bunch of faceless drones. You got Jimmy and Cody, Austin and Billy, Jake and Griffin and Adrian, Keith and Terry, Josh, Blake, Trevor, Jason, Marty, and Tommy, and they're all out there just doing their thing every day, and they don't need their hands held, And then, as I said before, we got our sales team with Mitch and Blaine, Ryan and I, Evan and Brady are out there running the Go Nano van around, but nobody has. It's like, if you look at our business cards, we don't have this job title mentality.
Yes,
everybody is part of the team. Yesterday, Blaine's coming up here to do an estimate, stops at Schultz, texts the whole group. Who needs something? I'm at Schultz. I'll bring it up to you right now.
And that speaks to that efficiency.
Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff that we have going on, is everybody operates like a family, but it's a good family. It's not the family that you are not looking forward to having Thanksgiving dinner with.
We were talking about that one word yesterday that we hear a lot of our people say. I think most or all, they don't say, you guys got this problem, or you guys got that thing going on. Just about every one of our people, I would say every one of our people, we have this. They say we say we have this thing going on over here. It's our company. Yeah, man.
It's not our company. They refer to it as our company when they're talking about it.
And that's what we want them to know, that's what it is, man. We're doing this together. And I'd like to think if they show up every day to do this, they want it to do something and be a part of it, man. Right. And I know that they do, because we put out a nice product.
Jason Avery, Ryan Pullman, thank you. Lakefrontroof.com. You'll find all the contact information right there. So thank you, guys.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Blessings on your business.
Thanks. You too, Paul.
Tell Steve I said hi.
Again, head to our website or our app to register for the ultimate summer giveaway today from Berrien County Veteran Services and this station. All the complete rules and contest dates are online.